Hey, so I noticed in the chat it says no one can hear me. Can you guys hear me now? I've been playing this thing for the past 20 minutes talking about the game and I didn't realize anyone couldn't hear me. That's great. So I guess we're going to start over. Hi, I'm Jeremy Parrish with USgamer.net. You're watching USstreamer for March 10th, 2015. I'm playing Ori and the Blind Forest, a Microsoft Xbox One game from Moon Studios. It's a Metroidvania-style game, and I've been telling you all kinds of cool things about it, and no one's heard it, so that's really annoying. But anyway, so here I am, exploring the Spirit Tree. It's exciting. Man, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so let's see. So clearly we're taking some cues from Metroid, Super Metroid, Castlevania Symphony of the Night here. There's a big map. I'm going to have to backtrack at some point to get to those grayed out areas because that's how these games work. In the meantime, I'm the little dude there that looks like Stitch, and I have to find my way through to the whatever the heck it was I'm supposed to find. So, fortunately I have cool abilities like the wall jump, although that's not going to do me much good here. So I have to find another route of some sort. Oh man, what a bastard. Oh, and there we go, my first death. Now that you guys can hear me, now I start screwing up. Alright, that's awesome. Yeah, so the thing about this game is that it's kind of build your own difficulty. Oh, right. I wasn't paying attention to what Sane said, so I just had to trick him into breaking through there, Bowser style. Anyway, it's bake your own difficulty. You can create save points, respawn points anywhere in the game, basically except where an enemy's on screen or you're on top of unstable ground like this dude here. That log there. Other than that, though, you just hit a button and create a save point. And not only can you reuse the save point if you unlock the right ability, but you can use the save point to go to your ability tree, where there are 3 different branches. You can specialize in, basically this is navigation here, and defense. This is sort of survival, stamina, and then this is power. If you kind of look ahead, you can see some of the different abilities you can get, like, wow, ultra defense, that sounds really helpful. Wow, triple jump, that sounds great. Once you get the double jump, you can unlock this, and it really helps later in the game. Like the water breath, I unlocked this before I actually had to swim in the game, which was really great because by the time I got to the swimming sequences, I had unlocked water breath and didn't have to do the Sonic the Hedgehog thing where you go to different bubbles and air pockets and so forth. So it made that section a lot easier. Anyway, so I need to go down this little pit and see what's down here, basically. There are 3 different kind of orbs you can acquire. The orange are experience, green is health, and blue is energy. The energy cells are what you use to save, and also later on, not too far from now, you acquire the ability to cause an explosion around yourself that can damage enemies, which is sometimes useful, sometimes tricky, just kind of depends on the situation. Usually blue crystals will give you energy. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. I don't know what the Power Player achievement I just unlocked was, but I'm very proud of myself for unlocking some kind of cool achievement on the air. Go me. So to resave here, you just hold down the B button again. Anyway, so I've unlocked this by lowering that second log, and now it's created a platform for me to jump against. Although, the fine jump controls in this game can be a little bit fussy. Whoa, that kind of distracted me. Alright, so I can go back to that Soul Link and upgrade my abilities. I think I'll do that now. So, save the game and, oops, come on. All right, so basically at this point, all the abilities I have access to are 1 ability point in cost, so I just kind of decide, what do I want? This one's really handy for when you start taking a lot of damage from enemies. By creating a soul link to save, you also restore health. Later on, you can restore 2 points of health when you do that. This makes life drops more efficient. Since I don't have a very large health bar at this point, that's not very essential. So I am going to unlock regroup and hopefully live a little longer. So at this point I can go up or down. Up is clearly the direction I'm supposed to go because I just unlocked that platform. So, you know, the rule of playing a Metroidvania game is that you should always explore the direction you're not supposed to go first, just to see what kind of cool stuff you can find. So I've been over this way. That right there I can't do anything with because I don't have the ability to create explosions, which is how you crack one of those crystals. And I can't crack that wall because I don't have that ability, so this may be kind of fruitless, but you know, you always have to be thorough. That's the rule of thumb. Okay, so this is basically just taking me back to an area I've already been, but again, I don't have the explosion ability yet, so I can't crack that open. But I can gather well, that's a full ability point, I think, or just some extra ability. So not a lot going on down this way after all, but can you blame me for looking? There's that wall again. And if you were watching during the silent portion of the stream, you probably saw me collect the ability to do the wall jump, which is not something you start out with, but it allows you to scramble up walls and so forth. Kind of handy. Alright, so even though that exploding or explodable wall is there, I can still check out the other side, but actually I think that might have been a mistake. Nope, actually it's not. Okay, so it does the Metroid thing here where you've locked yourself into a room, and by acquiring the the ability stored inside this de facto Chozo statue, it's a tree, but it's actually a Chozo statue, functionally, you can blow through that wall over there. I don't find this ability to be all that useful, but it's there. So I just hold down the attack button and blast through the wall. And then I can recharge my spirit energy with the crystal that I saw over here. Isn't that handy? I don't know if jumping is actually faster than walking, but it feels like it. And isn't that what it's all about? The feels. Okay, so now I've officially unlocked a path back to an earlier portion of the game, which doesn't really help me that much, but it's just one of those Metroid-y type things you can do. But it looks like I don't have the ability to get up into that area that I haven't been able to explore yet, so we'll go the way I'm supposed to go, back up and to the right. And it looks like we're at the halfway point for this stream, although the first 20 minutes apparently were a bust since no one could hear me. Anyway, if you're watching, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Jeremy Parrish with US Gamer. This is USstreamer for May 10th, or March 10th. Boy, May, wow. Get ahead of myself there. Have I thrown the switch? I think I have. Yes, I kind of need to unthrow it. Okay, my mistake. Anyway, I'm playing Ori and the Blind Forest, developed by Moon Studios for Xbox One and Steam. It's coming out tomorrow. I'm playing the first hour or so, so I'm not spoiling too much of the later game. If you want to check out the first 15 minutes of the game, basically the prologue and what you've missed so far, you can go to our YouTube channel, USGamerNet, and I've recorded the first 15 minutes in glorious HD for you to enjoy. And really, you kind of have to see this game in HD because it's really beautiful. The amount of detail in this game is really amazing. Supposedly, the developers, the artists, created each asset in the game individually, so there are no tiles, there are no copy and pastes. I don't know if that's completely true, but certainly there is a lot of detail poured into this game. The color palettes and the scenery change quite a bit over the course of the game. So it's something they put a lot of work into. And,
18 at 9 a.m.
That's my lovely wife who has just come home from business or something. Say hi, lovely wife.
Hello, lovely wife.
Nice. Anyway, she's not playing Ori and the Blind Forest, but that's okay. It's a one-player game. Alright, so kind of an obvious little touch here. You have to blow up this egg sac somehow. Here's another of those crystal doors that uses the energy cells you have at the bottom left. I only have 2, so I don't have enough to open the door. Alas. So this part is kind of gross, climbing up a giant spider egg sac, but you do what you gotta do. And it looks like I don't have the ability to go where I need to go, so I gotta figure out another way around. Let's see what's down. Oh, spikes are down. That's great. Oh, yeah, that wasn't so smart. Okay, so point of caution there. When you play this game, anytime you start to head into the unknown, it's a good idea to create a soul link, because otherwise you're probably going to die stupidly and lose a lot of progress. So you got to witness my pain firsthand. Very exciting. I have to replay all this stuff that I just did because I was stupid and careless. And you're the ones who are suffering from my thoughtlessness. My deepest apologies. I really like the effects in this game, but when things are just exploding into bursts of white, it's actually really difficult to tell like how many bad guys are left in a spot. There's some really annoying parts in this game because of the crazy glowing effects. But minor concerns. Someone in the chat asked, is this game fun? And I would say, yes, 95% of the time. Then like 5% of the time, it's really annoying. So, buyer beware, basically. So I get to do the egg sac thing all over again. Create a save point. Head down, but this time, more carefully. Alright, I can't actually see what I'm going to fall into. It's kind of an annoying thing this game does, is sends you kind of falling blind into someplace. Like, I literally have no idea what's down there. It looks like spikes. But it might be background spikes. So I guess you just kind of... Nope. That's it. Alright, I died. Oh, right. Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, so down around the other side, there are spikes down there, but it looks like there's also a path to the side. And I should be able to jump across. Yes. And more health. That's nice. At this point, I would like to create a soul link to save the game, but I can't because I'm out of the energy for it. So just hope for the best here. Okay, there we go. And I think, oh, I'm out of energy, so I can't blow that up. There's a convenient crystal nearby. So I can Soul Link and explode. And that drops the egg sac, and all is well. Man, these guys are really persistent. Alright, so I have gained another ability point, so I can unlock some power of some sort at my discretion. And it looks like, yeah, I've already been over this way. Haven't I? Yes. So the mission here now is to go down, I guess. Head over to find the Genso tree way across the map. You guys are lucky because you will not see me get to the Genso tree, which is one of the most challenging and frustrating sequences of any platformer I've ever played. So you're going to miss out on my extreme cussin'. Oh, right. I should use the Soul Link to unlock some more abilities. Meh. Alright, let's make myself a little stronger. So now I can shoot one extra little zap of flame at bad guys. And there's the egg sac again. And spiders everywhere, it's really gross. All the giant spiders here, I expect to run into Gollum or something. At this point in the game, all the water that you come across is poisonous, so if you fall in it, you basically die. So, maybe it's a good opportunity to set up a Soul Link. So many opportunities to die around here. I think this is kind of the point at which the game crosses over into being, really difficult. Or somewhat difficult. Those are little launch pads that you can use to bounce high. Just like in Mario, if you press A when you hit the spring's lowest point, then you'll go flying up into the air. Door that has to be unlocked. There's a new kind of enemy. It kind of looks like the hounds from Half-Life. Down there below. Barfs bullets at me. It also kind of looks like the Yap Yap guys from Sesame Street. Alright, so I don't have a mapstone fragment, so I can't unlock portions of the map. But I can blow up dudes way outside of my range of attack with my explosions. And there's the map fragment on the left, so I just have to blow those things up. And do a screaming jump all the way across the spikes. Oh, and it didn't work out. How sad. Saving the game manually, just in case I biff this. And we're good. Alright. So I can go back to that stone thing at the bottom that I couldn't access earlier. Assuming I can land safely. Okay, I see a platform down below. Thanks. And there we go. So just like the map rooms in Super Metroid, these map fragments unlock portions of the map that you can explore and see. This icon that's in the center, I think, is a save point. So I guess that's where I want to head. I don't know, the Ginso tree is all in the other direction, so I'm not sure if that's exactly where I want to go, but as always in a Metroidvania game, go the wrong way first. Alrighty. Oh, that was cheap. Yeah, some of the bad guys have the tendency to kind of crowd you in annoying ways. They can, say, explode if you're within a certain range of them. So one of the counterbalances to the save anywhere ability is the fact that a lot of enemies can get in cheap hits, which is always a delight. Oh, that was lame. Actually, this doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Not sure why I'm doing that. And of course I spent money on or spent energy on a soul link, even though there's a save point right here, because I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, there wasn't really much point in pushing the rock to the right, so I think I'm going to push it back to the left. Let's see what happens. Possibly nothing. Or possibly it will create a path up into the right. So it's not technically Gollum, but it's pretty close. But I don't know, man. This part of the game is kind of annoying, so maybe I will see what's in the other direction. Look at all that forest just begging to be explored. It's probably a lot more fun than the part I'm supposed to explore now. Although actually this right here is a later stage in the game, so I guess I'll just go with what I can do for now. If I start dying a lot and cursing a lot, I apologize in advance for those with a delicate constitution. I'll try not to offend too many sensibilities. So, what should I get this time? Life efficiency to get twice as much life from pickups, or flame efficiency to make my explosions half as costly for energy, or something that makes the spirit flame stronger. Might as well pick on the enemies. And I believe we are now in the final quarter hour of this live stream, even with the bogus initial 20 minutes. So one more station identification break. I'm Jeremy Parrish. You are watching USstreamer for March 10th, 2015. I'm playing Ori and the Blind Forest, which comes out tomorrow for Xbox One and Steam from Microsoft and Moon Studios. And in case you haven't picked up on the fact that it's a Metroidvania type game, it very much is. It's also really gorgeous. So I gotta keep chasing that spider dude who took the water vein, whatever that is. I feel like those purple things are probably harmful. I don't actually remember. Oh, yeah, there we go. Those guys are the worst. And here's something I can't break through yet, so something to explore later when I start backtracking. Like I said, it's borrows liberally from Super Metroid and Super Castlevania, or Castlevania Symphony of the Night. If you've seen the kind of games that I tend to stream here on USstreamer, then you've probably know how this whole thing works. Alright, this also looks like a giant pain in the butt, so saving again. Oh, not cool. But you have to use these really annoying guys to break through some of these obstacles. There we go. Oh, come on. Not cool. Alright, there we go. I'm through, and low on health, so I'll save again and restore a little life. Wow, it's almost like they knew I was going to have to save there. Alright, so good thing I saved. Although I did save right before the cutscene, which is really annoying. I think I'm going to go save again just so I don't have to watch that. Because this game is not afraid to make you watch cutscenes over and over again if you fail. So I just got to time this jump. And jump to safety. And there we go. I've got to say, having played through this already, it's a lot easier this time around, since I know a lot of the shenanigans and tricks. But the first time I played this, I was dying constantly. It's a pretty brutal video game. Some of it's good difficulty, and some of it is that kind of like, that difficulty where you get kind of annoyed because it's because of sticky controls or things that killed you without being able to predict that they were going to show up, or because projectiles get lost in all the glowing effects, etc., etc. Oop, that was bad. Okay, this guy's the worst. But I've cracked his armor, so now he can take damage. He's invincible until you break that shell on his face. Oh. There we go. And just in case you get complacent after beating that guy, there's that. Yeah, that's cool. Thanks, guys. It never pays to get cocky in this game. There's always something just around the corner that will destroy you right when you start to relax. Okay, so this is one of the annoyances of the game. Ori always wants to climb the wall when you jump. I'm actually pressing away from the wall with the left stick all the way really hard, and he's sticking to the wall, so you have to watch out for that. I really don't know why they did that. It's a pain in the butt. And this is where you do a save because you're about to plummet into the unknown. And since it's starting to get hard, I'm going to get the ability to double the health that I acquire from life pickups. Always a smart choice. And this is the first energy door that I've come across that I can technically open. You only need 2 crystals for this, but if you look at my energy meter at the bottom left, it's empty, so I can't do anything at the moment. And then this is just straight up douchey. Really? Alright, well, I could go back up and open that spirit gate if only I had the ability to climb up that infinite drop that I fell down, but no. I'm out of luck. I just took a look at the comments section, and I'm kind of surprised by the negativity here. People seem kind of sour on this game. Am I being that cynical about it? I mean, it's a great game, great looking game, plays pretty well. It has some minor annoyances, but man, nothing that I would, you know, rage quit over. Well, okay, that's not quite true. There were times where I kind of wanted to rage quit, but I've played worse for sure. So I'm playing with my own mortality here to acquire that little crystal. And hopping out. So I don't have any of the keys for the spirit gate, so I'm SOL there. Guess I've got to go this way. Yeah, time to save. Alright, so I can't really go anywhere in here because I don't have, you know, double jump abilities. And this door is locked, so I guess I backtrack through the traps. Anyway, we're getting kind of close to the end of the hour. I think I'm about to wrap up this live stream. I think you have a pretty good idea of what it's all about. The game is out tomorrow on Xbox One and Steam. It's $20, pretty inexpensive considering the production values on display here, and the fact that it's a pretty substantial game, you know, 9 or 10 hours, 8 or 9. Possibly longer if you get stuck in a really hard part. Oh man, these guys are the worst. Okay. So this is basically a boss battle. That kind of sucks. Oh, didn't even see that. But once you beat him, the door opens and you can go about your merry way. Anyway, thank you to everyone who watched. Thanks to everyone who stuck around while I figured out the sound issues and worked out the audio balance. I hope you enjoyed checking out Ori and the Blind Forest. Like I said, it's a pretty good game. I mean, I gave it 4 out of 5, so that's actually really good. It has some issues and it can be kind of frustrating, but I think, you know, it's really solidly built. There's a lot of artistry on display, and it's a good value for your money. So, you know, there's a lot of indie developed Metroidvania type games these days, and this started out as one of those, but I think, you know, having Microsoft's backing allowed them to take the quality to a higher level, and it really shows. I mean, this is a gorgeous game. Really kind of sets a new bar for 2D animation in games. And I'm not even really a fan of the Ubi art style, the kind of like flash art, but this just does it so well. Like, it makes everything look very fluid and natural. I'm not sure how well that's coming through on the stream, but if you watch this on, you know, play it on a good LED TV, 1080p, it's just a fantastic looking game. Anyway, so I think this is where I'm going to put in my finale. Thanks everyone who watched again, and hope you enjoyed it. And please check out usgamer.net, check out our YouTube channel, subscribe to our Twitch channel, all that